What's going on? It's your guy Wedge, coming back at you in full color, which admittedly is a bit of an improvement from my older videos. So if you've known me for any amount of time, you know that there's two things that I'm not. One, hot, and two, a woman. So I figured I'd become both of those things virtually. I'm talking Tinder, of course. So what I did is I set up a fake account as a girl named Kim, who is an Instagram model that I found. I typed in model in Instagram and I picked someone who was hot that came up. And this was the result. This person. She was just hot enough to be really hot, but not so hot that it wasn't unbelievable. So we have aspiring world traveler, I promise I won't throw you off a balcony, and I model trains. So basically I used this account over the past 2 days to just kind of catfish and troll around with guys. And the first shock I got doing this is just how many matches I got. Basically every single person I swiped, which was pretty much every person, I just spammed it, but maybe 85% of those people matched with me. So there are tons of people, just tons. It's just a huge list of people. So we're gonna go through some of the funny ones. I think this one best exemplifies the fact that a lot of these guys aren't really even paying attention to what you're saying. They're just very excited that they matched with someone who's very hot. He opens with, "Okay, Kim, I hope to dear baby Jesus you won't throw me off of a balcony, but if you don't like tacos, you won't get the chance." And then, you know, emojis. "Okay, have a nice day. I can't with you." I mean, I don't know how you do like emojis and then question mark. That's hieroglyphics right there. I mean, hot dogs are basically tacos. I effing love hot dogs. Okay, it's gonna take me some time to get over the fact that you don't taco, but I'll manage. Yeah, I mean, honestly, I'm just not a fan of Mexican people, so... And he responds, "Okay, last shot here. Pizza.
Pizza time.
We can piece this together slice by slice." And that's where it ended. I just love the fact that not only did I not meet his one requirement, but I actively expressed that I hate the people group that make that thing that he loves. And he was like, "Okay, pizza then." So I think you're cute and all, but I just have one rule. You've got to like tacos if this is gonna work between us. No, can't really say I'm too much of a fan of tacos. See, I really just don't like Mexican people. I just can't stand them. So anything they create, anything that comes from Mexicans, I can't do it. I hate Mexicans. You like pizza? Here's a little bit of a long one, but I assure you it's pretty funny. "I'll be the Jim to your Pam if you be the Dwight to my Michael. Unreasonably obsessive?" That's basically on my resume. I think I like where this is going. All I ask is that if I burn my foot on the George Foreman, that you'll go through hell and high water to come get me. For sure, but try not to, lol. Thank you, and no promises, lol. Also, I want to get down to business, but you should know I have chlamydia. But that's no big deal, right? Wait, excuse me? You're being for real? I'm not trying to trick anyone, you feel? I mean, hey, we're on Tinder, let's not play. You know you can get rid of that. I'm getting around to it, I've been busy. Lol, you gotta be joking. Hey, doctors scare me. I put everything off. It's an irrational thing with me. Yeah, but like all jokes aside, that's not good to just have for a long period of time. It'll mess you up internally. Yeah, probably. I've actually had my pinky toe removed because there was a lake infection that I let go too far. That's just a thing with me. So what do you do for fun? What the hell? I'm so shook off this right now. You still good to chat though, right? Just wants to get the elephant in the room out of the way. And you're like not joking about any of this. Considering most guys would bounce, probably wouldn't be a good joke. You want to hear a joke? Let's hear it. What's the difference between a dirty bus station and a lobster with breast implants? LMAO what? One's a busty crustacean and the other's a crusty bus station. LMAO, that one's actually pretty funny. See, you would know if I was joking. I'm hilarious. Nah, you seem pretty funny. I'm down to chat. We can even be friends, lol. Just cause you got that going on ain't mean we can't be cool. You know, as much as I hated to do, I kind of had to unmatch at this point because, like, I'm not just trying to be friends here. Like, come on, can a nice girl just get a good boyfriend and not be friend zoned by everyone? Makes me angry. Here's another one that I'm confident, had I not been a really hot Instagram model, that I wouldn't have had any success with. It says, "How's it going, Kim? It's going okay, but I've been worried because I think Cardi B has entered the Illuminati, which is so sad. Which is so sad. Cardi B has entered the Illuminati, which is so sad. She wasn't supposed to be like the rest. Now she's basically going to be a cyborg by the end of the year because you know they do experiments. That's why Obama was a lizard person by the end of the last term. Always happens slow. Cardi will be the entrance into the Latino community, something they've never had before because I named the last famous Latino person. Don't say Shakira. She is faking her Latina background. I know it. How are you?" And believe it or not, that did not scare him off. In fact, he writes this whole big paragraph back, and then I say, "Well, sometimes I think I'm just being controlled by some sick guy who's trying to make a dumb YouTube video." Like that one Will Ferrell movie who was controlled by the author, but I guess that's silly. And yet he still humors what I said. I don't even know what he's going on. Gotta trust your heart and let fate decide. I don't know what he's responding to, but I don't know. Okay, so there's this convo I had with Anthony. It was kind of long. I'm not going to read it all, but basically I'll read the highlights of it. I say, "I like your mustache. Really, well, most people tell me to shave it." "Yeah, most people tell me to shave mine too, but you gotta embrace that sort of thing." "Hello, what? Looks like you do shave yours." "Hey, hair is natural, though of course I do shave, but for the Tinder pics." Whatever, we chat for a little bit, and then I love down here, he says, I ask, "Where would you take me?" "To a nice quiet place. We could look at the stars and talk about life, and about why genocide can be a bit of a gray area. I like to tackle the difficult questions in life. Maybe we won't even have to talk much." I'm not sure if he is ignoring the fact that I said genocide isn't entirely bad, or if that's the thing that made him just even more turned on. Maybe he's been waiting for a girl to say that, genocide maybe could be a good thing. "Hey, Kim, you're beautiful. Where's your favorite place to travel?" "Flavortown mostly, but Fresno's nice." And despite me responding with probably the most ridiculous answer to "where do you travel?" "That's cool. Have you ever been to Dubai?" As if I didn't say anything out of the ordinary. And then he basically just brags on the fact that he went to Dubai. So this next one's with Richard, and for context, his bio said, "If your favorite number is 8, swipe to the right." And that went right over my head. So he says, "Hey, cutie. So what's with you and 8? Oh, it's 8 inches. That's what the means." "Oh, your penis. Yes, that's def bigger than mine. ... And then 30 minutes later, he says, "How much so?" He had to go think. This is a man who made a compromise with himself. And I find that hilarious. There's this guy named Dominic who, when you look at his profile, you'll see that he has the really, like him, nice place and cars, like, the travel type. So he says, "Plans tonight?" And I basically just send him the link to the Cody Co video where he roasts people like that.
More blue water. Blue ass water.
He did not reply. Okay, we're gonna end this one on a bit of a crazy one. Make sure if you're in a room with a grandmother that you don't be in a room with a grandmother, because this will be awkward. He says, "Hey." I say, "Hey is for horses." And I did that on like 3 other people, whatever. "Maybe I'm a horse. But do you like horse porn? It's not as weird as you'd think." Yes, do you like it?" "I just said I was into it, especially with a strap on, and when they're short enough to not need a bucket."
Just the right height, no bucket is required.
"Oh, so you like watching girls F the horse. I like watching the horses F the girl." It's at this point, I don't know if the guy is joking and just playing along with the thing, so I take it as far as I possibly can to know that this guy is dead serious. I say, "Did I actually find someone with the same taste in porn as me?" "You might have. You ever try it yourself?" "Nope, have you?" "I actually own a horse for that purpose. I could set up a meeting if you want to get blasted." Rocket ship emoji. "Haha, I'd rather watch you F it." would you take it if I did? More fun that way. And then he didn't respond, so I think I lost him. But then I was like, Chris, I didn't scare you off, did I? Chris, it's hard to find horse partners. Don't leave me hanging. LOL, there's no way this is real. You can doubt it, but I'll be waiting. And then he says, want a snap? And I think it's at this point that I'm pretty confident to say that Chris would have been willing to engage in horse sex. So, that's interesting. And we're going to end it on that note. I've been your guy, Wedge. Like the video if you like it. Also subscribe if you're new. You know the things YouTubers say. Have a great one.